Hello. I think the more I think about how I come across in these videos, the less magic or like I overthink it and then I don't post it, and that defeats the whole purpose. I filmed a video a few days ago. It was like 15 minutes long and I was really happy with it. But I don't I I always have to fix the curtain because I'm facing it when I talk, and sometimes it's like a bit skewed and it annoys me, so I got up to fix it. I don't have my feet on the internet, and then I tried to edit my feet out, but then I'm using this like I think I'm using like an illegal version because I found it on Reddit. It's DaVinci Resolve, but when I edited it and then I exported it and then tried to upload it on YouTube, it was like processing could not be completed, and I tried twice, so I was like after that it's just like whatever. Um, I was really happy with that video, but I'm gonna keep it for myself. So what should I tell you about? Okay, I've had a really good day today. Like I really enjoyed today. Let me tell you why. So I signed up for this Arabic class that I have been oversleeping and not going to. So for the first two lessons I missed it because I was working like a dog and I just couldn't wake up in time and I was really sleep deprived. But I finally got some sleep last night because I started my job at the museum. It's so nice and chill, and I feel like some people just treat you like you have human rights, and that is not what some industries do. And I think the goal is to stay in those industries. Um, so today I started with my Arabic class at a CC, and as I was expecting, it was all like old people. Um, that's okay. This is such a cute book though. I had to pay $50 for this. I was not expecting that. Um, there it is. This is so like generic language textbook. Like, okay, so like fun fact, it opens from this way. How cool is that? Uh, So I think they did 1 to 12, but so the teacher speaks in like because there's like older people. I think he speaks in little bits are in Malay, and I'm not mad at it because I get to pick up on Malay too. Like today when I was writing my notes, I was like, I kind of understand, like, because my mom always gossips in Malay. So these are Arabic words, and then like I write on top. It's so messy. This is how I wish this is not how I write, but during lessons, what it is. So yeah, it was really easy to follow actually. Like he explains it really well, and we go slowly, but like we cover enough base for each. Like we did, I think noun and verb conjugations is that what it's called, and it was really like I think it's because I already kind of know from listening to people and immersing in those countries, but it was really interesting, really nice. But I felt really like strange and out of place. But it's okay, cause why is it okay? I don't know. Cause it's too late for me to withdraw the course. Fuck. Um, and then after that, so I finished that at 12. And remember how I think I said this in the video, the last video, that I found out that my glasses are slipping off my face because of skincare. I found out in the last video that okay, I took a gap year from school, and I thought that the EasyLink card that the Land Transport Authority gives you will be like I can't use it during my gap year, so I just didn't use it. And I've been paying more for public transport. And then I realized that it's LTA who gives you the card, not the university, so it's valid. So I topped up my card with a concession. It was $50 for trains, unlimited for a month, which is like I was paying $10 a day. So I've been really happy about that. But then today, it's faster to take a bus from here to where the Arabic class is. But I can't take the bus. I want to spend money beyond what you know what I mean? But I had to in the morning because if not, I would have had to wake up like 2 hours, leave 2 hours early, and I just needed to rest and chill and sleep a bit today. But when I came back, I did the long way with the train. I was really happy that I didn't spend money, but like, what the fuck? So I have to walk from the CC. It's Pasir Ris East CC. Okay, me giving you the location of my exact whereabouts. Pasir Ris East CC. I have to walk from there to Pasir Ris Station, MRT station. From the MRT station, I take Green Line to, I don't know. Let's see. I take Yellow Line. What line is Pasir Ris? Pasir Ris MRT Green Line. Hold on. I wonder how the MRT map will look like in like 30 years. Isn't that crazy that this would change? Because I saw the old one. Okay, without the circle line. When the circle line wasn't a circle. Okay, I took from Pasir Ris to Tampines, changed to the blue line. Tampines to McPherson, changed to the yellow line. McPherson to Serangoon, changed to the purple line. Serangoon to Sengkang, changed to the grey LRT line, and Sengkang to why am I telling you my location? But that was crazy. So one, two, three, four changes. It's not that bad. Like it's not far away on the map, but like why can't you see like we're right next to each other? Like hold on, does that make sense? I took the bus from here to here in 30 minutes, but I took the train like that. Like these could be connected. I think they're building a new train station, but um, why am I always complaining? I don't mean to like. Sometimes I think about like stuff that I say, and it seems like I'm really bad tempered and complaining. But I'm not. I don't know why. It's all that comes out of my mouth. It's just a thing, you know. Like I'm just making an observation out loud, but I don't want to do that. I've been talking a lot about Larry David recently. No, actually not recently. It started like up until last week, and then I got busy and I couldn't watch anymore before bed. Curb Your Enthusiasm. But I feel like him when I do nothing but complain. But it's just an observation. But again, it's okay, whatever. Um, what else? I didn't write anything in bullet points to talk about. But oh, okay. Okay, so after that I came home, I chilled, and I think I don't know, I didn't say this. I went to look at a few other places because this was a bit far from downtown, which is where a lot of the jobs that I've been applying to are. And 800 seems like a stretch for me. I paid this month's rent today and I'm left with almost nothing. Okay, don't think about it. Um, but it seems like a bit of a stretch. So I thought I would move somewhere else, but the only places that were cheaper than this were further away. I saw a place in Yishun. I love Yishun. I love Yishun so much. I don't know. I have to check if I said a lot of these things in the last video instead. But this is the second time I'm going to see a place in Yishun. And when I stepped out of the train station, like just before the first traffic light, at the exact same spot as the last time, I was hit with this feeling of like, I fucking love Yishun. This is where my people are. This is where I have to be. But the room was really far from an MRT, and I'm trying to get that concession pass. So if you take the concession pass for just the train, it's 50. But if you take for the bus and train, it's 110. And I feel like I only go to school and work. So the purpose of like moving to Yishun to save the $100, it kind of is like negated by the fact that I'll pay a bit extra to go from where it is to the train station. Plus, I think new things, right? In moving, maybe. But yeah, I came to the conclusion that this is a really good deal because the people are nice, like nice enough. I have human rights, unlike other um in other tenant agreements. Like I see really strange, like I understand that it's so like complicated to let someone rent in your home. Like I would not do this actually, because it's so uncomfortable. Like the TV thing is right out there. So if I want to watch TV with my like laid out on the floor, or like you know what I mean? If there's just someone in my house. But they're nice, like is including utilities, and I can share like dish soap, toilet paper, little things like that. And then I went to see the other place in Juchet. I lived in East Coast once, and it was like there's this creepy old white dude who kept touching me. Sorry, um, trigger warning. But I didn't. I liked. I was like right in front of the beach, so that was fucking amazing. Yeah, it was a really nice time. But I didn't feel like stimulated, and I was just sort of existing in a nice place, and I don't like that feeling. I have flu, and I'm not really a fever, a sore throat. Um, I'm so tired. I'm always tired. I like it. And then after I took the long route back home, I changed because I was wearing like sometimes wearing clothes that are loose and long feels good for me, but other times it feels gross. Like I have, okay, I had another realization today. The self-hate, it goes deep because I don't know why. Like when I was carrying my little tote bag in like loose clothes that I looked like I was going to the office, like it looked so like generic, basic girl, and it made me feel so like I don't know. I shouldn't care like what I look like. I think the main issue is like obviously I like to dress in a more expressive way. But when I don't, because I'm going to like an Arabic class with like a bunch of old people and I want like not have my ass out, it's like why do you? It's like when I feel lame, when I feel like I look lame, I don't feel good. But lame is like I don't think that's me caring about what people think about me actually, because it's like what I feel, you know? Like yeah, I'm just overly critical. Wow, like not me diagnosing every single thing. Whatever, let's ignore that. This guy that I met while traveling out to Sneeze told me that I was neurotic, and he didn't mean it in a bad way. And because we were like talking about psychoanalysis and deep stuff like that with each other, and he's right. There's a bit of grapefruit on my floor, on my carpet. Okay. Uh, I've been thinking about a lot of things. Okay, and then after that, I went to the independent media fair, and I was helping out at a booth that I used to for a company that I used to intern for. And I talked to some people that I knew. So isn't it crazy that like it's just the same people you meet over and over? So students for Palestine, they're cool. I wanted to talk to the guy, but I don't know why, but I felt really like nervous. It was so crowded and so like it was like in the lobby of a cinema at Orchard Road, and it was like dark and it was so many people packed into a little thing, and it's like what the fuck. Okay, not just a complaining, but I really like air ventilation, and I got really overstimulated because it was dark and noisy and there's shit all over the floor. Our booth was like literally this small, and there were two seats, and there was like some uncle talking for really long. So I didn't have a seat for a long time, so I just sort of walked around. Um, and then there was like this booth next to us called People's Artist Collective or something, which was so cool. And I paid. I never pay for zines. I feel like I just read them online. But this was the first time I came across like such an interesting collective here. And I was like, damn, if I want people to like support my zines, I should support other people's. And I want to be like in the loop, you know? So this is what I found. This is so amazing. Look, your rights as an F&B employee. Obviously, I'm never fucking going back to waitressing ever again. Fuck that. But I was like reading. Okay. Listen, okay. According to Section 37 of the Employment Act, if your basic salary is less than 4,500 and you worked more than 44 hours a week, you have a legal right to 1.5 times your basic hourly rate of pay for each hour that exceeds 44. Like, know your rights. It's amazing because I didn't know that. I've never worked more than 44 hours, I think. Maybe I have. I need to be keeping track of that. I got my pay from, I got a pay. I got, um, because when I first uploaded this series, I was like going to work in this hotel, Holiday Inn. Yes, I did talk about that. And it was disgusting. Like, there's be people's food all over my hands. I didn't go back because I was like gagging on the last day. Um, and then I got the pay for it, and it was like $147, and I was like, what the fuck? That's it. And then I paid for this one. I think I paid it was pay as you wish, and I wanted to give them like $2, but I felt bad, so I gave them I think 350. Narratives, directives, reclaiming our stories and agency through art making. This is a fucking amazing. So this was really like affirming for me because I thought like paper means I can't charge people for zines because I showed it to this guy and he was like, do you remember I told you on the day of the fundraiser? He was like, maybe just give it out as like things. But I feel like I could sell these. Like people are paying a lot of money for little things. Um, so I still haven't done that. I need to find a good paper cutter. But listen, they were selling zines that were like badly done too. Like when I fold a zine, like the 8-page fold, and the edges are like coming out, I never let anyone see it because I know why. I'm like, it has to be perfect if I want to sell it. But that's just the nature of it. Like, why am I so critical? I don't know. I think it's because I kind of like have a perfectionist streak, right? Like, if you're not going to do something well, then why even do it? But that's not that like the whole purpose of it is that it's handmade and like goo. And I just put so much of pressure, but like the more polished it is, the more you won't do it, because then you're just gonna be like more better, more better. So like this is it's sellable. Like this last page though, like okay, let's oh, what was I saying? I want to read this. There was like so many cool things. I never spend money on things that I see at booths because I don't know why. I'm poor. But I wanted so many cool things today. There were like books and there was this book I really wanted. It was like I think the author died actually. I should have written her name down, but it was like a poetry kind of book and it was um like a video game and you opened it and it's like it charts the pathways and like the decisions she could have made and where it would have led her. I really want to be reading more stuff like that, like especially because I'm always complaining. Oh my God, Singapore is so boring. Nobody has a brain. Nobody will understand. But like the things you think about, everybody here thinks about too. Like the concerns you have, the troubles, everything is the same. Like people have had similar experiences to you and they make amazing cool art about it, and I want to support that and buy it and read it and be like yes. But you know what, it would help if I had money. Tomorrow I have a shift to the museum and I'm meeting this friend that I've never met. So when I was doing summer school in Greece, her father is my professor and he put us in contact because she was coming to Singapore to do an master's maybe. So I've been talking to her for like a year, but I've never met. And today at the panel, there was like a panel. She texted me. She was like, I'm here. I see you with the mask." So I turned around and I waved at her. But that's imagine like we were talking for a year and that's how we met. But tomorrow we're meeting for real and like sitting down having a drink. I really don't want to. I can't be spending money on a drink, but you know what? We'll pick something like something cheapish, dinner maybe, and I'll make the money back. Inshallah, I'll make the money back 10 times, 20 times, 30 times. I need to blow my nose. I need to blow my nose. Where is my one tissue? Um, okay, here it is. I really have to pee. Should I stop this video? This is a good time, I think. Okay. Nothing else to say. I decided to take the perfume job because oh, I've been doing this like stage hand thing at the Esplanade, and I met like these really cool people and musicians and like the director. He's really like normally friendly, he's not like sometimes when you work with artists they think they're like I don't know, I feel like maybe they like if you're too nice you come across as stupid, you know? Like the idea of kind of like the ego that your art has created, maybe people feel like they need to uphold that image so they don't talk to the people that like do the background work at these events. And I feel like if you acknowledge it, you come across as like really stupid. Like it's definitely a classist thing, but I don't know, it's what I notice, it's what I feel. I am I don't know, I'm tired. What should I do? I'm gonna read. I have so much to do, but I don't know. I'm gonna read, I'm gonna fill in my calendar, I'm gonna organize my life, I'm gonna try make some money online so that I don't have to worry about this. And I really have to be making money. Okay. Oh yeah, I was gonna accept the perfume job, but it's been like a month and I haven't responded to the email, and I finally did, and I hope that the offer is still open, because the pay is quite good. It's not bad. At first I was aiming for something higher, but now that my options are limited, why not, Okay, and that plus the museum job, that will give me a pretty good income. And then when my lease in this place expires on 17th of September, which is my birthday, I have to decide whether I'm gonna extend or leave because I could leave and go to Malaysia, but the stress is not worth it. It's either this or find like a cheaper place. Okay, bye.